All right. Do we have any other questions or comments?
Would that leave like a pure church? You know, like in Revelation, God is talking about he's looking for a pure and undefiled church. And can a few people in that church hinder that church from being looked at in God's eyes as a pure church?
Mm-hmm. In the 5th chapter of 1 Corinthians, you've heard me say this before, there was a man who was sleeping with his daddy's wife. And in that chapter, Paul said, a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. That means if you put just a little pinch of Kool-Aid in water, it's no longer water. You got Kool-Aid now, no matter how light it is. And so Paul said to clean out that leaven. You see, and so that you'll be an unleavened. In other words, so that you'll be pure. And so God, here's the thing, if sin is going on among us, and it's because we allow it. And if we allow it, it's because it's in our heart to allow it. If we're true believers, we're going to look at sin the same way that God looks at it. It's going to be an abomination to us. It's going to disgust us the way that it does God. And so then what we have to do is when we reach out to people and we say, listen, you're having a problem with this or with that, God wants to deliver you from it. And if they refuse that, then the Bible says, like what Paul said in the book of 1 Corinthians, put that wicked person from among you and deliver their flesh to the devil. The reason why so many people are sick today is because God have handed their flesh over to the devil. Why? Because when people are sick, they'll call on God if they got any kind of sense, you see. And so now, it seems like it's mean, and it seems like sometimes, that don't seem like it's fair. But what you have to do is you have to think about the end of that person. Do you want them saved, or do you want to just pity pat them into hell? We just, how are we going to love them? We got to let them come. No, you don't have to let them come. You separate them. If they don't want to live right, you put them out of that church. That's what the Bible says. You see? And the Bible says that they'll be ashamed. In other words, that's one church they know that they can't go to. Now, what happens is they'll go find a false church somewhere if they don't get converted that'll let them do whatever they want to do. But at least they know when I do want to start acting right, I know where to go find the truth at. I know it's some folks there that's not going to put up with sin, you see. And so that's what God requires of us, and that's what he wants from us.